It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
KBL, you a menace.
Yeah. It's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills to get you whacked, 50 shots up in this Mac, face shots to make the news, we just step when they relax, group chats to get you tapped, forehead up in my lap, when they pump we run it back, tell my youngin' cut no slack, 5 bills to get you whacked. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young Ant Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Young Hawk and Trigger Bird. So, looked like Fiend Pill, man, and came through here, man, and left a trail of fiasco and made old beefs flare that social media was not privy to and are now privy to. Young Hawk, for whatever reason, allowed King Pill, G Uno, and now I'm hearing some PDLs come down to Los Angeles. They trolled through the 40s. Then they also went to a park that's in the Fathers Hoover's community. Now, I don't know what Hawk was thinking, if this is true, allowing PDLs to come down here in King's Pill entourage, knowing the Diver Lanes and Hoover situation. So, with that happening, a lot of people hopped out there. Of course, a lot of opinions was threw out there. A lot of people had things to say. Amongst that speaking, it came up from Trigger Bird that Young Hawk was no longer a member of the Hoovers, nor did the Hoovers stand with Young Hawk. And he verbally said that basically, look what he done. His reasoning. The Hoovers wouldn't have done nothing like that. They wouldn't have allowed Fiend Pill to come down here with no PDLs and no G Uno and go to no park just to diss for extras because their communities is rivals of each other. It wouldn't have happened. So what he is pointing out, based on Young Hawk actions, that basically tells you he's out with the Hoover and he's moving as a lone wolf. And the Hoovers don't support nothing he's doing and got going on. So I dropped that segment saying, by way of Trigger Bird, not my words, that the Hoovers is summoning Young Hawk for that put off. However, Young Hawk got the message, and or y'all know how social media go. People gonna send stuff out every which way. Hey Hawk, they ain't talking about you. Hey, they said your name. Hey, this is going on. You know they gonna get the clips to you. They gonna make sure the clips get to you if you're not watching all together. So a few days ago, I get a text. I look at the text. The text I read along the lines like, "Hey, tap in, Groove. Hey, so I can tell you what's up. Blase, blah 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 blah." So I look at the text. So I'm like, "Oh, here we go. Now we got the rebuttal, or whatever's about to go down." So I was kind of busy that day, so I text back like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna get back with you." So he was like, "Bet." It slipped my mind a few days past. I hop up this morning, see a new text come through. Hey, I'm outside. So when I see hey, I'm outside, I instantly like, man, hold on, man. What type of games this dude is playing? Like, what is this dude on, man? Like, we about to get to some gangster business. I guess he felt that I ducked his text or call and didn't hit him back. Now he think he know where I'm at, and he had popped up and saying he's outside. And Young Hawk, at a point of, I don't know. When I was with him, I can speak for when I was with him. He's retarded and he's on BS. I don't know what the Hoover's problem with him is. If it's a whole Hoover problem, if it's a personal thing between him and Trigger Bird. So, however, I'm like, man, you know, I'm readying myself for the BS. Like, oh, so this is how we planned it. So I text back with the question mark, like outside. On Clue, he called. I pick up, like, what up? He like, oh no, my bad. I was talking about my cousin. But he like, man, let me tell you what's going on. So before I get into what Young Hawk had to say, allow me to play again what prompted this conversation.
Cool. What you mean? He said you need to interview the Young Hawk dude. Man, that ain't gonna interview. I ain't interview no dropout.
They ain't interview no dropout.
Crazy. That nigga that brought the weird ass King Pill to the set. That nigga is not from the set. That nigga's a weirdo. And Hoover don't stand for that. Like we just let it go down there with some PDLs and some Hoover. That's all.
You know, this internet shit tricky, bro. On gosh, cause you fool the people.
Trigger Bird did some time with Young Hawk, and according to him, he was there when Young Hawk rolled it up. Trigger Bird had a message for the rolling 40s. He said if you're mad at King Pill, if you're mad at Compton G Uno, then you gotta take that one up with Young Hawk, because he's not from the set. Hoovers don't approve anything that this man says or does. He acts alone. So if y'all got any issues, take that up with him. This ain't got nothing to do with the Hoovers.
And Gang is really doing that in the set to try to make us mad because he know that he can't come around us, bro. And I was right there in prison when that nigga dropped out. Talking to me on Hope, went right to the police on Hoover Street. So that's why he be doing a little weird to make the homies mad and acting like niggas standing on, they ain't standing on that weird ass shit he be doing, bro. It's out. Whatever that got going, that's on that. That ain't no Hoover issue. That's not no Hoover deal. But that ain't no Hoover nothing. You feel me? That's on that. That's his friends. For real, bro. That name from the set. Nigga don't represent us. Niggas
the groove line supposed to go.
And I was there. That nigga grew it all. That nigga soft. Want to make threats to all the homies. Cause grew boo boo. No, I'm talking about that weird from the section. Well, it was from the set.
All right, so y'all heard that right there. Y'all heard it with y'all old ears. So y'all know this ain't just no mumbo jumbo and gossip. So look, I was through this situation after I dropped the last summon situation, but I should have known on Clue at some point that Young Hawk was gonna tap in and speak his piece. And that's exactly what he did. Now, a lot was said. I'm not going to get on here and slander Trigger Bird and say everything that he was saying because that's their personal beef. That's Hoover beef at the end of the day. That's between them, man. And I'm pretty sure that they can reach each other and pass messages between each other if it's that thick. But what Young Hawk do want the masses to know, being that his situation have been put out here on social media, is this. Young Hawk tells me that he was in prison. Whatever prison they was at, I don't even recall the name. I didn't write this down. He said they was in prison. This is where the problem stems from. Something happened allegedly between Young Hawk and somebody from neighborhood. But I want to say the neighborhood was like a West Coast Vita neighborhood or like a Paris neighborhood. It wasn't like an LA neighborhood. Whatever happened or transpired between him and Young Hawk, he owed Young Hawk some money, and I guess Young Hawk was extreme and felt like dude was gambling on his ass and didn't have the money to pay. So basically, Young Hawk got at the neighborhoods or wrote a kite to the neighborhood saying that, hey, look, y'all homie got to pay. If he ain't got to pay, he playing with me. I'm about to press play on him, or y'all need to holler at him and make him pay up or something like that. Which was the wrong thing to do. Hawk was too aggressive if this did exactly happen or was not supposed to do this all together. It's ways to holler at men. And ain't no man tolerate no disrespect. So I would have took that kind of disrespect like who dude talking to. So whoever this kite went to, he read this kite. And dude like, man, hold on, man. Like, man, ain't no way. So it might have went another way if Hawk just would have went and hollered like, hey, man, dude owed me some money. We gambled, he playing, man. You know, I'm just trying to get my bread, man, because I don't want it to be no issue because I feel like he trying to get over. Hawk sent a kite, he sent. The neighborhoods read the kite, not feeling it. What they do, they shoot a kite past Young Hawk to the Hoovers. But tell the Hoovers that, hey, look, y'all Hobie talking high power, just got at us foul. We not feeling that. Either y'all can holler at him and clean that up, or the yard go up. From my understanding, from what Hawk say out his mouth, he like the neighborhoods was like 80% of the yard. They was the thickest on the yard. So he said he felt like them sending that kite in the neighborhoods being thick put the Hoovers in a situation to where they pressed play on him because they didn't want to go to war with the neighborhoods because it could have got deadly and ugly. These is Hawk words, not mine. He said instead of going to war, which he would have kicked it off, he felt like the Hoovers that was on the yard with him didn't stand up and took the lesser of the two evils and got on him. And as I said, Trigger Bird did say some BS in the kite. You can't talk to man like that, you know. However, he said, I want to say one dude came at him, trying to get him out the way or whatever. He beat the dude up, said he whooped the dude in front of everybody. All the Hoovers on the yard just watching him plumble the dude. Said he pulled back up on the Hoovers like, oh, what's up? That's how it's going down. That's how y'all getting at me? Once he found out about the kite and everything, and that was supposed to be a DP or slash, like kind of like a removal. So he pulled up on two Hoovers. I ain't gonna say their name. Pull up on their cell like, hey, bro, that's how we planned it. They tell him like, man, look, that wasn't no DP, bro. But you know, basically we had to do something. We only sent one dude at you. That was a head up. So he said he get high power on them. Like, hey, man, it's up. Like, send the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Send two. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have did it right. He like, they like, all right. So from there, I don't think that nobody ever got on them. But somehow, some way, a kite was dropped on him. Per se, him. His word, the kite was dropped on him because the police came to him the next day. Like, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? We heard you had something going on, man. You got a cell phone debt or something you can't pay or something like that. He tell the police, like, man, I don't know what you talking about. I ain't got no cell phone. I ain't had no cell phone. I ain't got no cell phone debt. The police like, man, you all right, man? Everything cool? He say, he tell the police, yeah. He say, go back to his cell. He say, later on, the police come back, not long after that, 20 to 30 minutes later, come in gloved up, like, hey, man, turn around, cuff him up, take him up there, you know what I'm saying, to the cages where the program office at, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to put him in a hole, PC him up. So they start questioning him again. He like, look, ain't nothing going on. I don't owe nobody nothing. It ain't no cell phone debt. I don't know who told you that, where you got that kite from. My life not in danger. Police asked him, would he sign a marriage chronicle to stay on the yard and say his life wasn't in danger and he was good? He said, absolutely, bring it to me. Said they supposed to brought it to him. One of the program office came back, locked him up. Got him out of there. That was the end of that. I guess people look at that as PC. It's a lot going on right now with this PC stuff and these 50-50 yards I keep telling y'all. But I don't know if this stuff carried to the street. So what I want to know to any dudes that watch me, because I know a lot of hard body and I know a lot of thorough good dudes, man, watch the Hefe and the Hefe effect, man, and y'all know how we representing. Y'all tell me, dudes that's been in the state. So I know that if you EOP or if you go to a 50-50 yard, that you're supposed to be looked at upon as being bad. Now, what I do need to know is, are you just bad in prison? Like to where if the homies see you in prison, they gonna bout you or they gonna stab you, or do this supposed to follow you to the streets? Because I know dudes that have been on 50-50 yards and they on the streets and they hard body, like, you know, so that's just what I'm trying to figure out, and that's my question about the situation, and that's what Hawk wanted to let be known, that Trigger Bird cannot summon him for no put off whatsoever, period. That, you know, I'm not going, you know what I'm saying, say too much, but basically, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, in this gang space, that he's the superior, you know what I'm saying? Like, people know his work. And we gonna conclude that there, man. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
Be acting like they own shit over there, my nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, you don't own nothing over there, though, bro. Nigga, get to the hood. Nigga ain't got, nigga, we hand from somebody else's house. If you don't knock it off, nigga, I'm finna go in the house, go, nigga, take my shoes off, nigga, turn on YouTube, make me some content, and stay out you niggas' way. Because it be 10 niggas on the block with one strap. You feel me? I got my own strap. You feel me? I ain't passing shit on. And I ain't put my life in another nigga hands. So the fix all that, right? I'm just stay my monkey ass in the house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't so much niggas telling out here nowadays. You don't know who's snitching. You feel me? You got a strap on you. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you got Crash, the FBI, the National Guards pulling out, going straight to you. But you want a nigga to come to the hood.